it's Melanie, and today I have a really fun collab video to share with you. My friend Stephanie over at Flourishxo and I were chatting the other day about how we were kind of getting excited about transitioning to fall makeup, and then we sort of started talking about how there are totally products that we use year-round. So there are some things that we just never change throughout the season because they are products that work in the winter, in summer, in spring, and in fall. And so we both decided to do a video about this and share those products with you guys. Now, Stephanie and I did not tell each other what products we were picking, but we did say that one of the products had to be a perfume pick. So I'm going to list Stephanie's video down below for you so that you can go check out her picks. If you are not subscribed to Stephanie yet, you need to go subscribe to her. She is definitely, she is someone who I've become, honestly, like best friends with. She is a mama to two little kiddos, and she's just incredible. She has a jewelry line called Gemma Michelle Collection. She's incredibly talented and smart and just well-rounded in so many different things. I love watching Stephanie's videos because they're always informative, and she just makes me smile, and her kindness just like radiates like through the camera. She's such an incredible person, and I feel so blessed to have met her through YouTube. And you know, I just want everyone to go check out her video, and if you feel a connection with her, definitely subscribe because she's an incredible person, and I think that you will really enjoy her videos as well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with my 10 products here. So I'm going to get started with my perfume pick, and what I decided to pick is Amazing Grace. Now, Amazing Grace isn't my all-time favorite perfume. It's definitely one of my favorites, but it's the one that I find super wearable, whether it's winter or like the middle of summer. It's a very warm, inviting, floral, slightly musky kind of scent, but not musky in like the old lady kind of way, just in the really beautiful, soft, almost powdery type of way. This fragrance is something that I've loved for years and have repurchased, and this is also the fragrance that I buy for my mom a lot of times when it comes to Christmas presents and birthday presents, because I love this particular fragrance on her. It just it reminds me of my mom now, and that might be part of the reason why it's definitely a year-round for me. It's just really easy to wear, and I love it. The bottle is simple, it's elegant, I absolutely love this, and really have enjoyed wearing this over the years, and it's definitely something that is very seasonless for me. Okay, this product I talk about a lot on my channel. It's the Mcnamara Miracle Skin Transformer. This has an SPF of 20. I have this in the color light. This is a product that is basically a BB cream, but the best BB cream that I've ever used. It hydrates, it primes, it enhances, it mattifies, and it protects your skin. This is something that works for me pretty much year-round. This year I started using something different during like the intense summer months, but I can still get away with wearing this. The other product has just a slightly higher SPF, which is why I've preferred it over the last couple of months, but this is something that I could still wear during the summer months. It just is so beautiful on my skin. It blurs out my pores. It helps to keep my foundation looking beautiful all day long. I wear powder foundation, works great with powder foundation, and it's just one of those products that is just a go-to for me, and I cannot imagine my life without it. I have several backups of this, and it's just honestly one of the best products that I've ever used, and like I said, this is a year-round thing for me, and I can't be without it. I love highlighters, but I love them very strategically. I'm not one of those girls that highlights large parts of my face, but there are some key areas that I like to highlight. I like to highlight right down the center of my nose, my cupid's bow, and then just sometimes like the very like tops of my cheekbones here. Because of my enlarged pores, I have to be careful to not go overboard with the highlighter. And the one highlighter that I've loved, basically any time of the year, that just works all the time for me, no matter if I'm super, super pale during like the winter, or I have a little bit of color during the summer, is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder, sorry, in Diffused Light. So the packaging for the Hourglass products is beautiful, and this is what it looks like. And I'll just give you a swatch really quickly. This is just a really beautiful, light, creamy, just soft, silky powder that works as a beautiful highlight on my skin. It, like I said, no matter what my skin tone, this one always works for me. And it took me a long time to try these Hourglass ambient lighting powders because they're so expensive. But honestly, these are something that is worth the splurge for me, and something that I know that I can wear no matter what my coloring or what the season. It's always going to look perfect on me. So this is a huge hit for me. I have a lipstick and a lip gloss I wanted to tell you guys about. The lipstick is Blankety from MAC. I wear this year-round. Now, because I've made the decision to go cruelty-free, I will not be repurchasing MAC products in the future, but if you're not cruelty-free and you have never tried Blankety, it's beautiful. It's an amplified finish, and so it's really creamy and opaque. It's the perfect nudie pink for my skin tone, whether I'm super pale again or have just a little bit, a tiny bit of color like I do right now. I don't tan much. I am very religious about applying SPF to my body as well as my face, because I've come to embrace the fact that I'm a little bit more pasty, and I used to tan a lot when I was younger, and so for me, like, staying protected is a big thing, but that also means that my skin color doesn't change nearly as much as it used to. But even when I used to get a lot tanner, this was one of the colors that really looked good on me year-round. I'm a nude lip kind of girl, and this has just worked perfectly for me no matter what the season. The lip gloss is actually one that's a little bit newer, but I can wear this year-round because it just looks so beautiful on me. It's the NYX Butter Gloss in Angel Food Cake. It's a slightly deeper mauve-y pink, and let me give you guys this. Here I am with my awkward swatching, but you can kind of see that that is a little bit of a deeper color, but this is something that I can wear in the fall, and it's going to give me more of that like fall, like plummy mauve type of lip. But I can also wear it in the spring and summer by just shearing it out a little bit more, and it's then just more of like a pop of like a lighter mauve color on my lips. This is the one butter gloss that I think everybody should have, because I feel like it's so universal. And again, it's something that you can easily wear year-round. If you just put on a little bit more during the fall and winter months, it's going to give you a more intense, like plummy mauve type look. And if you shear it out a little bit during spring and summer, it's going to give you a lighter but still equally beautiful, easy to wear lip. Okay, an eyeliner. Now I think this might be discontinued now. I have a couple backups, but this is the one eyeliner that I wear year-round. It's brown, so it's great for everything from like a super smoky look in like the, fall and winter months to like the summer months when I go a little bit lighter on my eye makeup. The Kat Von D Autograph Pencil in Immortal Love. It's a beautiful brown that is absolutely stunning with just any number of eyeshadow colors that I've ever tried with it. It's just perfect. And when I want to deepen it up a little bit, I will just take a, like either a navy or a black shadow, and I will go over top of it. What really makes this work for me besides the color is the fact that it stays put. It stays put in the summer months when almost everything else wants to like melt off my face. And it stays put in the winter months when my eyes can get kind of watery from like the cold outside. It just doesn't ever budge. It's absolutely amazing. I used to wear the Urban Decay eyeliners, and those just never really stayed put, and they needed to be set a lot of the times. This I can just put on no matter what the season, and it stays put. Watery eyes, oily eyelids, doesn't matter. It just stays put. So this is a huge hit for me. Love that. And then I have 3 blushes to share with you. That sounds a little bit crazy to dedicate 3 products within this top 10, but to blushes, but I had to. I'm a blush fiend and I'm an eyeshadow fiend, so we're just gonna go for it. The first is a drugstore pick. This is Milani's Baked Blush in Luminaux. So to me, this is the perfect year-round because it's basically that NARS Orgasm type of color where it's a peachy pink. It's beautiful because it's a satin finish, and it just works year-round. During the winter months, it's great to use a lighter hand with it when you're doing like your smoky eye. During the summer months, you can like amplify it by adding just a little bit more and just going with more of that like sheen and that like pinky peach intense look to your cheeks. This is just fantastic and I love it. And if you've never tried these Milani baked blushes, you need to. They're fantastic. And they also wear beautifully, even when it's like when my skin gets a little bit oilier in the summer. My skin doesn't seem to eat this blush the way that it can some other blushes. Becca Mineral Blush in Sweet Pea. This one I like because I can sheer it out during the summer months and get not quite as intense of a look, but something that's just really pretty and soft. And during the fall and winter, if I want to like get more of that like slightly plummy pink, I can do that with this. Sweet Pea is absolutely stunning. And it's a little bit of a higher end price range, but it's absolutely worth splurging on because it just stays put. And I feel like this is also a really universal color. So Sweet Pea is a year round for me. And then the last one, I only have it in this little palette form here, but it's the Hourglass, what do they call these? Ambient Lighting Blushes. And it's Mood Exposure. It's this plummy color here. So this is beautiful in the fall and winter months, but I've also found myself reaching for this in the spring and summer as well. It just is incredibly beautiful and silky and something that just always looks good on my cheeks. It doesn't look like much swatched, but it's when you get it on that it really starts to just look gorgeous on your skin. I feel like with these ambient lighting blushes, I think they're probably better for more of like a fair to medium skin tone range. They're not as intense as say like these two can be. So probably if you are in the tan to dark, you'd have to apply quite a bit of this to like really get it to show up on you. But if you're in the lighter end of the spectrum, this is a great one for year round because, like I said, you can build it up a little bit more when you want more of that plummy effect and when you want something that's just a little bit more of like a purpley flush during like the summer months and spring months. You can easily do that with this. The last thing that I'm going to mention is actually there was a tie. I just could not pick between these two. These are must-haves for me year-round. They are the 2 Lorac Pro palettes. I talk about these a lot on my channel because I quite frankly think that these are the best investments that you can make if you are looking to expand your high-end makeup collection. They have shadows in here that are great for winter, spring, summer, and fall. I just don't think that you can go wrong with either one. If you tend to lean towards cooler shades, get this top one, which is the Lorac Pro 2. If you tend to lean more towards warmer shades, get the bottom one, which is the original Lorac Pro palette. But what I love about these is you have these beautiful lighter shades that you can put on your lid during the spring and summer months when you're going for something really easy. And during the fall and winter, when you start getting into more of those smoky, like deeper jewel tones, you have some gorgeous choices over on this end of the palette to choose from. And then in between are some amazing like transition shades for all of those seasons. I just don't think that you can go wrong with either one of these. This one's set up the same way where, you know, you've got these beautiful lighter shades for your lid during the spring and summer, and then gorgeous jewel tones for the rest of the year. And then in between, you find some great transitional shades as well. So the consistency of these can be a little bit off-putting to some people because they can be a little bit powdery. I don't mind that. I just brush that fallout away and I'm good to go. But I feel like the colors in here are just absolutely perfect, and I cannot get enough of these, you guys. So those are my picks. It was really hard going through my collection and trying to choose the products because there's, quite frankly, a lot of things that I tend to use year round, but I chose things that I find myself grabbing for the most, literally any time of year. So I will, of course, leave links to everything that I showed you here down below, and go check out Stephanie's video. I will put that link down there as well. And be sure to subscribe to her channel if you are not already. So thank you guys so much for watching, and go ahead and let me know down below a couple of your favorite year-round products, because if there's something that I don't have, I'd love to grab it and maybe try it. Or you may inspire me to grab something that I may already have and never thought to use year-round. So let me know down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you're here from Stephanie's channel, I hope that you will take the time to subscribe, and I look forward to getting to know you. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye, guys.